Yes. Okay. Everyone, welcome back to ESPN's coverage of Draft Order Live 2011. On the line right now, Commissioner Camp Freeman, we have Draft Insider, Mr. McGiblets, to break down the projected top 5 picks in this year's draft. Mr. McGiblets, how are you doing today?
Good. How you guys doing?
Great.
Not too bad.
Good.
So, what are your top 5 fantasy picks for this year?
You got Jamal Charles, number 5. Biased opinion, I don't really want to see him do very good. He's a Kansas City Chief, and I'd really not like to see him put up good numbers this year, but it's not a bad pick overall. And number 4, for Michael Vick, going to be a popular option. He's got weapons flocking to him from everywhere. You got Ronnie Brown and Deshaun Jackson on his back. He could be one deadly weapon, and Deshaun Jackson, Michael Vick, 1-2 punch, that'd be incredible to pick up. At AP, of course, a solid option every year. The workload, I mean, Toby Gerhardt's not going to take much from it, so AP should be a pretty solid pick at the top of your draft. And number 2, you got DJ 2K, Chris Johnson. He's going to end his holdout. There's no way he's going to go. He's going to miss some time, so he'll be back. And with quality quarterback like Matt Hasselbeck, they should rely on the run. I mean, there's not really that many receivers because Kenny Britt can't stop getting out of jail because he's retarded. And at number 1, surprise, me, Arian Foster. 1-year wonder so far, and we'll see if he can pull it off next year. See if he can repeat his numbers.
So you have faith in Arian Foster to repeat his successful year that he had last season?
Right now I'm kind of skeptic, but I believe in him. Like, if I had the number 1 pick, I don't think I would draft him. But overall, he's in my top 10 for sure.
Mr. McGiblets, who is this year's ultimate sleeper pick for the league to know about?
Ultimate sleeper? I got a couple of them. They're both biased picks, but Danny Woodhead, running back in New England. He's a small guy, hard to tackle, slippery guy. Will get you yards receiving, yards rushing, and he'll get you some touchdowns here and there, get some red zone attempts. And it'd be not a bad pick, middle round, mid to late kind of thing. And little utility player for you. And another biased pick is tight end Julius Thomas. Rookie 4th round pick, Portland State for the Broncos. As of right now, he's looking pretty good in camp. And could take the starting role because Daniel Graham's gone. And another basketball playing tight end like Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez. And if you're looking for a tight end late, you still want to go for it.
Phenomenal. Thank you, Mr. McGiblets.
Anytime, guys.
All right, Commissioner. I think we're ready to finish our top picks.
Sounds good. 8th pick through the 1st pick. So we'll start it off with the 8th pick, and I'll start it off. Our newcomer, KJ.
Great selection for a rookie to be in.
Yep.
Congratulations. Number 7 overall pick, Brendan. Here we go.
The number 6 pick, Matt Porter, or as he's known by his friends in Wyoming, Butters.
Quality pick. I like that guy. He knows how to play fantasy football when he checks.
Yeah, when he looks at it.
When he checks the league. Where are we at? Number 5?
Yes.
Number 5 overall pick, Jake Alt. Seems to be the troublemaker in our league. I know the commissioner is going to do some
Got to keep a good
suspensions,
eye on him.
possible suspensions, fines coming his way.
Yeah. Similar to what Commissioner Goodell is doing to Mr. Harrison these days.
Deservedly so.
And right after him, Mr. Matt Holland,
AKA?
Mr. McJames.
Alright, what are we at? Number 3?
Yep, number 3.
Top 3 picks. Here we go. The number 3 overall selection, we have Jacob. He had a good season last year.
In that division.
Yes, in the division, yes.
Even though he tied twice. That's tough to do in
That's right.
in a division like ours. And number 2 overall, the last year's champion, Jordan, Sam is Savior.
Wow. That's obviously a testament to the lottery effect of what this draft order has been.
Well,
Champ gets the number 2 pick.
Let's see what he can do with it.
Which means the number 1 overall selection goes to Mr. Irrelevant, the one and only, Kyle Ashland. Kyle, if you're watching this, make the right pick. I know you don't want this pick.
That's right.
Tough place to be in.
That's a
Tough
really
place
tough
to be
place.
in. Since we're on the topic of number 1 picks, let's get Mr. McGiblet's reaction to the number 1 pick.
I'm happy for Kyle, honestly. I did not want that number 1 pick because there's just, I mean, every year there's been like an LT, he's going number 1, AP, he's going number 1, but there can be many possible picks at this one, so I'm honestly looking forward to who he's going to go with. I mean, maybe Chris Johnson?
Mr. McGiblets, thank you so much for joining us on our Draft Order Live 2011 coverage.
Thanks, guys.
You have a good one.
Wow, number 1 pick went to Kyle. Can you believe that, Mr. Commissioner?
Can't believe that at all. That's it's quite the honor, I think.
Yeah, that is a great honor, and I know he'll be very excited about this. Actually, this just in, we have Mr. Ashland on the phone right now. We got him on the hotline right now, brought to you by Subway, Fresh Take, on ESPN, Eat Fresh. Kyle, how are you doing?
Who has the first pick?
Yeah, you got the number 1 pick.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this year we're not kidding.
Oh, this hasn't happened before. I think this first time that's ever happened. Or no, Chris, I had it a few years ago. I think I took LT in the year he went bonkers, so maybe I can strike gold again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can turn that number 1 pick into a domination.
So,
Hopefully.
would you like to tell the viewers at home who you're leaning towards with this number 1 pick?
I have no idea who the number 1 pick is going to be. I'll have to check out my scouting reports. I have no idea. Yeah.
The lockout must have
Hopefully
set
a
him
good
back
player.
in his preparation time.
Yeah, I think the
Actually, I had to go
lockout really affected Mr. Ashland.
I think maybe I'll go with Josh Freeman. I don't know.
Well, Kyle, thanks for joining us on this episode of Draft Coverage Live.
I'm sure he'll make a great pick for number 1.
Smart kid.
Yep.
Well, from now, I'd like to take some questions from the media. And we will go with Rachel Nichols.
Is your friend Kyle single? Does he like Jack in the Box?
He loves Jack in the Box. You
Loves
guys
it.
can go on a date. And let's go to another question. Let's go to Aaron Andrews.
Hi, how many T-boners do you predict this season?
More than anyone can count.
I'm thinking it's going to be about a quarter of the amount that the Patriots will get love.
That's a fair estimate.
Thank you. Let's, we got one more from Rachel Nichols in the back.
Miss Nichols.
Have you ever looked for Alex Stewart's fantasy team in a bathroom?
You know, that's a good point.
That's a really good point. Has anybody checked the toilets?
Toilets, maybe it might be in the toilets. Trash. Actually, I hear things get lost in Brian Wilson's beard.
That's a good
We
point.
really need to check that.
We do.
We do need to check Brian Wilson's beard. And
Can we get him on next show?
yeah, we'll get him.
We
We'll
need to
get him on
interview
next
him.
year. Yeah, next show we'll get him on.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd like to just finish it off by saying congrats to Kyle for the number 1 pick, and you're on the clock, buddy.
this concludes another Draft Order Live event. I'm Mr. Bear Force One.
I am Commissioner Cam Freeman. What am I supposed to say now?
And we want you to drive safe.
Stay classy, sir.
Stay classy. Alright. Bye.